Hello and welcome back to another episode of Truly Bedrock with me, Mr. Beardstone. We've been really busy between episodes. Most of it has been pretty much doing lots and lots of resource gathering, as you probably saw at the start there. But besides that, we've also expanded our bunker, which is something we were working on stream, and I did actually have to get it finished up after stream because it took longer than I expected. But this is essentially just a little bit more storage, but mainly our planning room. So on this wall behind me, we've got a list of all the things that we want to be doing, at least the things we want to be doing sooner rather than later. So this side is, it's fairly straightforward, just gathering things like clay and getting some wood and kidnapping some villagers, the usual start of game things. And over here we've got some of our bigger farms, and at the top we've got our sort of more important things that we do need to get done, but some of which may take a bit longer. So I expect this list to change around as we go through the sort of, first few episodes of the series, but we've got lots of farms and things we want to get running, some sooner rather than later. Overall though, I do like how this room has come out. We've actually hid some lights behind certain bits of the walls, and I've made use of the deep slate tiles, which I do really like. I think they work well, but they can be a bit noisy if you use too many, so having them like that with the signs on front I think works just really well. I've also expanded all the storage here for our stones and sort of the blocks that we're going to be using a lot of during our builds. So we've got lots of the deep slate and terracotta and clay and sand, gravel, all the usual things. However, one problem we do have is we're going to be using a lot of concrete. But we're going to be using a lot of coloured concrete and coloured glass and things like that, so we need an absolute ton of sand, which, there's plenty of desert, we can get that, but we also need all of the different colours. During the last couple of streams, we have also gone on missions with Melvin to try and actually find a flower forest, but so far, no joy. There was, however, an incident with Melvin. You may notice this is Melvin Jr. So, I don't have any footage of the incident. All I have is this screenshot that Slack kindly took and pasted all over the Discord. But essentially what happened was Melvin was roaming around, wasn't on his lead, and he was found in Rogue's cow pen. And then Rogue moved him over to a sheep pen, and then somehow he got off of his lead again. And I found him wandering around in the sugarcane field. As I went to collect him, yup, you guessed it, a creeper. And he was just hiding in our sugarcane field, which was not ideal for me or for Melvin. But conveniently enough, Melvin Jr. has been doing a grand job in his place. So you may be wondering what we're going to do today, and the truth is, I haven't actually decided yet. We've got so many things on our wall, I will probably pick something shortly, but there is one thing I want to get out of the way first, and I've heard a rumour that there's a new shop over across the lake, and that Zloy is selling books for diamonds. We've got plenty of diamonds, and we haven't got many books, and I really need to get mending on all my gear, so that when I do go resource gathering, I can actually pick up a lot more than I currently can. So over there you can see we have the book and tool shop, and I'm not entirely sure what this one is. Looks fancy though. Was that you? Do it again. Oh, no, I don't think it was that one. I'm fairly sure I heard a screaming goat, though. Well, I don't know where it came from, but it definitely happened somewhere. Anyway, right, so we're actually here for the books, and let's have a look. Ooh, look at this. This looks fancy. Oh, nice. Okay. So he's got Silk Touch for one... Dumb? What's a dumb? What is a dumb? How much are these? One dumb per item. These are called... Am I being dumb? But... Well, actually, no. What is a dumb? Oh my god. Are we going to keep hearing a screaming goat every time we come over here? That is quite amazing. I enjoy that. Built by Zloy. And that's Zloy's shop as well. First bank of Truly Bedrock. Okay, I think I see where this is going. Oh. Okay, maybe not. Is it a post office? Okay, there's a book here. What's going on? Please retrieve your first payout of Dumb, available for you in your super secure barrel safe. For now, every member gets 27 Dumb, and there are 423 Dumb overall. Dumb is a custom currency devised specifically for Truly Bedrock. It is meant to be traded, stolen, or earned, just like other types of currency. More ways to acquire it are coming, and you're free to open your own shops utilising it. Right, okay. So, I guess in here I have 27 Dumb. Ooh, they look fancy. we should definitely make sure we take it all, because it did say you could steal it. And, I mean, do you rob a bank? Probably not without a bit more planning, I guess. Let's just leave. But we've now got some dumbs, so that means we can now buy these books, and I guess technically we got them for free because we didn't have to pay for the dumb. We were going to spend our diamonds, but now we don't need to. This is good. Right, so let's go get the books we need. Mainly mending. All the mending. Well, we spent 9 of our dumb already because we really needed those mending books, but I don't think we actually need too many others. I think we have unbreaking on all of our tools, which it appears we do. We need it on 2 pieces of our armour. Okay, so that should be all the books we need for now, and there's a goat trying to get inside. I'm afraid that shop is not for you. Right, so we've got our free books. Where's Melvin Jr.? There you are. Come here, Melvin. Get off of the flower bed. I must say, from down here, Jesse's tower is looking amazing and suitably evil as well. I mean, look at that. That is very cool. I like it. I like it a lot. What in the world is... What? Oh my, what is this? Okay, I mean, I've seen some strange stuff in this world. Don't get me... I kind of don't... Is that some kind of force field? Can I walk through it? Ugh. Okay, this is weird. This is weird. It's all a bit... Oh, jeez. There's mobs everywhere. I need to get back, get to bed. We'll have to explore that later, but that is weird. There seems to be some kind of weird force field around Foxy's house. Oh, it's gone now. Weird. Right, we haven't got time for that. So I've just arrived home, and it appears that Tiz has been throwing his clothes all over the place. I mean, I tell you what. This guy is an absolute nightmare to live with. Not only is he throwing his clothes all over the place, but I'm fairly sure he's been sleeping in my bed as well, which I'm not very fond of, you know? I mean, that's my bed. That's not for foxes, but I keep finding fox hair and stuff all over my bed, and it's not very nice, not very nice. I mean, he does seem to have horse heads in his bed, so I don't know if someone's trying to send him a message. Anyway, that's not why we're here. We are here to worship the furnace god. So this furnace here is actually a furnace that I set up on day 2 of the server, purely because I was actually trying to cook some stuff and there was no room in the house. But it's kind of been converted, and it's been running since day 2 non-stop. It's now sort of probably over a week after that now, and it's just continually smelting. So because it's bedrock, it's a bit buggy, as we all know. And one of the bugs is, of course, with furnaces. And if I was to take that item, I'm going to get a lot of levels, or I can fix my mending items. So for now, you see I've got 101 levels. If I take that, I now have 117 levels. So even at that level, I just got 16 levels from that one pull on the furnace. And the plan is to try and keep this running all season, with the hope that eventually we'll be able to get 1,000 levels in one sitting. Just because we can, really. Silent, however, took it to the next level and has created a cooking group. And as you can see, the membership is growing. And these are all the people that are continually feeding the furnace with items to smelt and, of course, with fuel. And once things get smelted, they all go into the boxes down here. And as you can see, there are countless fish, potatoes, stone. There's even quite a lot of copper. In fact, I'll put that in there because I don't actually need that. And it's not mine. But this is going to be an interesting project. And I guess from level 0, that means you get 54 levels at the moment, which is pretty good. So the first thing we need to do is to enchant all of our items, but I don't know if there is actually an anvil anywhere, because there used to be one there, but it appears to have gone. Does Tiz have one upstairs? He does not. Well, I can't seem to find an anvil anywhere around here, but we've got a lot of levels. So the first thing I'm going to do is go put mending on all of my tools and armor that need it, and then we're going to head back to the furnace god and worship it in order to fix our items. And now it's time to mend our items, and oh, that's very satisfying. Instant healing on all of our things. And then we'll put the copper back in there. So, we are now sorted. That should all run through, that should carry on. Excellent. And we have a full set of fully mended everything, all the things, and apparently we've now got 167 levels. That furnace is crazy. So now we've got that out of the way, it's time to go discuss plans and what we're actually going to do today. So on looking through our board and our list, I do want to make a start on some of the farms. However, the farms kind of tie in quite heavily to what we're doing with our main base. So it's one of those chicken and egg situations. I need the farms to get the stuff to make the base to put the farms in. So to solve that problem, I'm actually just going to go and do this job here, which is to kidnap 2 villagers, because that is going to enable me to get sort of, the terracottas that I need, some of the glass that I need, and I kind of just want to make heavy use of the stonemasons, because, well, the mace is really far away and I don't want to go back there. The question is, where can I kidnap some villagers from? I know a few of the other TBers have already got some villagers on the go, but they're all in their boxes. I don't want to disturb them and breed those up, which means we're going to have to go slightly further afield and then try and bring a villager back here, which I'm sure will be a fun adventure for us. The good news is, though, that while we're doing that, we can also keep an eye out for something that's not even on this list, which is to find flowers. So we've gone very far kind of northeastish, and we've gone very far east, and we have not found a flower forest anywhere. Nowhere at all. I believe if we go in that direction, we're going to go to land that we have not explored personally. So if we take Melvin Jr., and we take a boat, and lots of food, and of course food for Melvin Jr., then I'm hoping that not only will we find some flowers, but on the way back we can grab ourselves our first villager, because I think I know where I'm going to get them from. Okay, so I have everything I need, and a bunch of things I probably don't, but I think we're good to go on this adventure. Let's go find some flowers. This is exactly what we've been looking for. So as long as I get at least one of each, we're all good. Ah, it's a cute little bunny rabbit. I want its head. I'm sorry. Wait a second. Where's my arms? Where's my arms? Ah, that was weird. The rabbit's gone away. I'm gonna look like the weirdest axolotl now. Sir, are a pain. I'm going to pretend it didn't take an entire 2-hour stream, but we did manage to get some flowers, and of course we got our first villager, as you probably just saw in that strange montage there. You may also be wondering what I'm wearing, and I am currently dressed as a pink axolotl. So we've just got off the very first TB stream weekend for Season 3, and JCB made me a bunch of axolotl skins. I've actually got all 5, and they're very cool. This is the one we ended up wearing by the end of stream, so I'm really close, so I guess this is what I'm going to be wearing for the rest of the episode. As well as getting our villager, we did of course get lots and lots of flowers. We finally found a flower forest. It was actually only about 300 or 400 blocks in that direction, so it wasn't too far at all, and we got to take Melvin Jr. on a nice trip, and he came back safely, which is obviously the most important thing. So now we've got back here with our flowers, and of course with our first villager, who just keeps changing jobs. He can't reach any of the stations, so he keeps changing, bless him. I wonder if he's got any decent books. No, he does not. So my plan with the villagers is to put them in a hole, basically, for now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig out an area back here where I can at least store this guy and get a few more going. I'm probably just going to chuck a bunch of villagers and a bunch of beds in a room, breed loads up, instead of making a proper villager breeder. I don't need to worry about that just yet. And then I will need to find somewhere to actually put all of my masons and trading halls and so on. But for now, let's just get digging, shall we? A short while later, I've carved out a hole and just done some basic decoration in here. So this is just going to be a temporary area for my villagers. So I'm going to chuck this dude in there. I'm going to go get another one. I'm going to put some beds and things in here. I mean, I should probably make it look a bit like a barracks kind of thing. It is in a bunker after all. But this is going to be where we hold our villagers in the short term. This will just be so I can breed them all up. And then I'm actually going to be building up on the surface. And that's where we're going to make our villager trading hall, but that's going to have to wait for another episode. For now, I need to get this floor finished, and then I need to, well, get some beds in here and get the villager in, and then probably go grab another villager. I have managed to get the first villager in here, and it's a bit plain and boring still, I'm fully aware of that fact. But I need to go and get another villager, because if I'm going to be doing the decoration in here and sorting out all the texturing and all that stuff, I may as well be breeding up the villagers at the same time. I basically just want to get about 20 or so villagers. I don't really care what they do in regards to jobs at the moment. They're connecting to stations through the wall there. That's not important right now. What's important right now is just getting a bunch of villagers. With that being said, it's once again time for us to go sail the oceans in our lovely birch boat and grab ourselves one more villager to bring back here. It's not a short journey, so I guess I'll see you in a while. About 30 minutes, lots of boating and one fox murder later, we have another villager. I'm just going to wait for it to get to night time though, so that I can get him just to find his way over to a bed. And speaking of beds, I did rub up that village a lot, and we've got loads of beds now, which I'm hoping I can just dye white to at least keep them matching. And it appears I can indeed turn the orange ones white. Excellent. So, we've got loads more beds. Let's go get these in the room. And there we go, we've got a bunch of beds in, and I did manage to quickly get the other villager in here before DB had a chance to sleep as well, which means we're all sorted on the villager front in here. I just need to give them some food, and I believe I've got an absolute ton of bread somewhere. So, yep, here we go, loads of hay bales. So let's make a bunch of bread and get these guys making some babies. Right, the villagers have got plenty of food, and hopefully we'll end up with some baby villagers very shortly. But what I should probably actually do temporarily at least, although the adults can't get out of here because of the carpet, the babies probably still can. I know they can't walk through the door unless I open it, but I still don't want them escaping when I'm going in and out. So I think it's probably wise of me just to stick down a temporary fence with a trapdoor on top so I can hop over. And, well, just make sure that they don't go running around all over my bunker, to be honest. Oh, and there we go. Look, we've got our first child. Yay! Excellent. Cool. Right, let's get this trapdoor down. I can get in and out of the room. They're going to keep making babies. And on Bedrock, I think they actually make a baby every pretty much minute or so. So we should have quite a lot of babies in here in a very short amount of time. And I can't appear to get out. Well, I've just had to temporarily remove part of the ceiling, but at least we can get in and out now without the babies escaping. As I say, this bit here is only temporary. I'll sort out something proper for that shortly. But for now, I think I just need to let these guys breed and get some texturing done in this room. But it's only about 10 minutes later, and we've already got, 9, 10 babies? So, yeah, these are going for it, which is really good. That's kind of what we want, lots and lots of babies. And I'm thinking, because I know that I want most, if not all of these to be stonemasons, for now, I think I'm just going to make lots of stonecutters and put them all in this room as well, which I'm sure will be perfectly fine with this many children running around. Well, it looks like we've only actually got room for 3 more villagers in here, but we've given them all stonecutters, so hopefully when they grow up and get their jobs, that's what they're going to link to, and I can lock them in, and hopefully we won't end up with any more fishmongers. We don't need any of those right now. So with that job done for now, I think that's where we're going to call the end of the episode. I'll try and get all these dudes leveled up between episodes so that next episode we can hopefully buy the materials we need to make a start up on the surface and actually start improving our infrastructure because, I mean, we've got a nice bunker, we've got a little bit of storage and we've got a few villagers, but we don't have any farms yet and we really need to get on that. So yeah, hopefully next episode we'll be going up onto the surface and we'll start with the farms, most likely a sugarcane farm and a mob farm, because I also want to do a bit of end raiding and get myself some shulkers so that when we do go resource gathering we can pick up all the things instead of just some of the things. I don't really want to go buying more from Slack. But that is all from me today. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, please do drop a like, and if you're new here, please do consider subscribing so you don't miss any future episodes. I also want to say a huge thank you to DFox, one of my patrons who has been extremely supportive on this channel, and I just wanted to say thank you really, DFox, so thanks for being awesome. Bye bye now.